What's good, y'all? This is the kid, DC Wrestling. So tonight, January 13th edition of Monday Night Raw. Really, really good episode, man. I enjoyed this episode throughout. I have really little to no negative reaction coming into this show. First things first, what we could definitely talk about on this show was the official debut of Penta. Penta El Zero Miedo, Pentagon Jr., whichever one you want to call him, making his official WWE debut tonight against Chad Gable. And you know what, man? This was some good stuff, man. I enjoyed it. You know, Penta showing up tonight. Like, he hadn't even been in the company for a full week. And the dude's already getting over. He got a great crowd reaction tonight. His typical signature taunt, the Zero Miedo, immediately getting over. And you honestly can't feel nothing but good stuff for him, man. So hopefully this is the continuation of good stuff for Penta. You know, like I said before, what makes the Lucha Bros just so good as a tag team, they can work just as well as singles competitors, both Ray Phoenix and Penta. And I think Penta showed that tonight against Chad Gable. And Chad Gable did good too in his role, obviously as the bad character. And I expect nothing but good things for Penta in WWE. You know, I really do. Now, Lyra Valkyria, she is the official women's intercontinental champion, becoming the first champion tonight by beating Dakota Kai in what was another really good match. You know, I'll say this here about Lyra and Dakota. Now, I feel as though it really wouldn't matter who would have won this match, at least in my point of view. They could have gave this one to Dakota Kai. I wouldn't have been mad. They obviously gave it to Lyra. I wasn't mad. Both women definitely, one of them deserved it best. I thought the promo package before the match was good. I thought the match was pretty good. And it was just a really cool moment for Lyra, man. And I think this is definitely going to help her stock rise even more because at the end of the day, I think that Lyra is going to be one of the future women that the WWE invested a lot. This right here doesn't tell you. So, really cool moment for her as well. But Sheamus, Ludwig, Kaiser, they had a really good match also. But you can't really be shocked about that. I mean, Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser have this incredible chemistry with one another. Every time they go out there in the ring against one another, you already know that it's not gonna be a bad match. It's not gonna be a bad match at all. So Sheamus defeated Ludwig Kaiser. Braun Breaker was in the crowd. Him and Braun Breaker had some heated words, and it was announced later on in the show that we are going to get Sheamus versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship at Saturday night's main event. Speaking of Saturday night's main event, Gunther came out. You know, he was talking about obviously being the World Heavyweight Champion. And then Gunther was confronted by Jey Uso, which pretty much confirmed by Jey Uso, and then later on by commentary that Jey Uso will challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Gunther stated it in the promo, like, Jay, we fought 2 times. I beat you 2 times. What makes you think you're gonna beat me for the third time? And I thought it was a pretty good promo. Jay cut saying, yeah, I lost before. I've been on the ground before, but I've always come up. And at Saturday night's main event, I'm coming up as the World Heavyweight Champion, presumably. Damian Priest and Finn Balor, man, dude, this was a hella good street fight. I felt like this was just nothing but good stuff to end the rivalry. You know, there's no way you could continue the Finn Balor and Damian Priest rivalry after this. And at first, it seemed like the match wasn't even going to happen because Finn Balor was stretchered, but then Priest was like, not on my watch. And they continued for like another 10 minutes. But like I said, man, this was a really good match, man. Really, really good match. And then you cannot forget about the opener as well. CM Punk officially declaring for the Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins declaring for the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre declaring for the Royal Rumble. All three guys having their little segment at the beginning of the show. So like I said at the beginning, man, damn good episode of Monday Night Raw.